Mr. Byrne, welcome. You're not a stranger to the VA. You're there now. You, like many people, have been in an acting position. You're going to stop acting pretty soon and be appointed and confirmed, I'm sure. And the purpose of this hearing is to have a hearing on your confirmation and on your appointment to satisfy any questions that members may have. Let me say at the outset, so if I don't say it at the end, I've already said it and I didn't forget it. We will leave the record open for how many? 5 days? 5 days for any questions any member who is not here wishes to ask or any additional information that wishes to be submitted by them. I would ask you to be as prompt as you can in responding to those, because it's in our hands to get this meeting called. Once it's run out, it's for you. And the responsibility is on your back to get us the information as quickly as possible so we can get your confirmation finished as quickly as possible and move forward. I read your testimony last night, and I appreciate very much your candor, your supportive nature of the Secretary. I particularly appreciate that you've embraced the suicide goals that all of us have in on the VA committee and at the VA as our #1 goal, and that is to begin to go through the process of slowing down the rate of suicide and eventually, if it's possible, preventing it. Whether it's possible or not, it's something you want to make sure you never give into and say it's not impossible to correct it, because you don't want to do that. And we've had a rash recently, including in the Atlanta area, of veterans who've taken their life either on the property or near the property or in proximity to an appointment they've had with the VA, and that bothers me some as well. We've got to continually review our processes and to the timeliness of getting a veteran in danger to a professional to help and counsel with them. We've learned that the #1 failure of anybody when someone's at risk for their own life is to not get timely counseling from somebody who understands what's going on in someone's mind when they're contemplating taking their own life. So I'm going to be talking a lot more about that in the months ahead as chairman, because I think it's the one thing we can do. It's a subject nobody wants to talk about. One of those things that has a stigma to it, but it's absolutely something that needs to be done. Absolutely something that needs to be done quickly, and absolutely needs to be something we never give up on trying to find the right answers to the questions that are asked of us. So I'm delighted that you're here today. I appreciate your prioritization of serving Secretary Wilkie as you have. He's a good secretary. He's a demanding taskmaker, but he won't ask of you any more than he asks of himself. And that's the kind of leadership we know and we want and have needed in the VA.